3 money traps to avoid in your 20s. How does the idea of a wealthy lifestyle and financial freedom sound to you? Good, right? It brings a sense of peace and hope knowing that this awaits you in your later years. But in order to obtain that, it's pivotal you know what money traps to avoid in your 20s. Money traps that will destroy any chance of you enjoying a good life in your future. I also see a lot of people in their 20s who do not talk about money the way it should and are throwing away great opportunities that will set them up right for their future. It's during your 20s when you start to take on major responsibility over money on your own. And so it is vital to build good money habits now that you will carry through the rest of your life. Forming bad habits now is way harder to break. 1. Spending more than you earn. One of the biggest money traps to avoid in your 20s is spending more than you earn. It's very easy to do this when you're at the start of your career. However, you need to be alert to this money trap to avoid sliding into debt when you could instead be saving more money. Whether it's a budget app to help you save money or cutting back on everyday items. Like your grocery bill, there are plenty of ways to save money so that you don't spend more than you earn. You could even save enough money to retire early and spend more time doing what you like. If you make $1,000 a week, it's easy to be tempted to spend $1,000 a week choosing the nicest apartment in that price range and spending the rest on entertainment. You may also be tempted to keep up with the Joneses, buying a nicer car or better clothes than you actually need so you can maintain a higher social status. This kind of lifestyle drives people into debt, while people living below their means are building a path toward wealth. I am no way suggesting not to enjoy life. But spending every penny and living paycheck to paycheck is not going to get us to financial freedom. Did you know that wealthy people spend well within their means? They do not spend everything they get and maintain a modest lifestyle. This is so they can keep that same lifestyle in their later years. We should all aim for this. 2. Getting into loans. It can be very easy to slide into debt. A car loan, a credit card, or an out-of-control buy now pay later habit can see your debt quickly add up. And compound interest can mean that debt quickly adds up. Think of compound interest as a snowball at the top of a hill, which picks up more snow as it rolls down until it emerges as a much bigger snowball. Debt gets bigger over time if you don't get rid of it, which makes it an important money trap to avoid in your 20s. If you will remember, I said earlier that if you have a plan and have set yourself financial goals, you would have no need to rush out and get a loan. 3. Not having an emergency fund. When you're in your 20s, it feels like you're going to live forever. However, the reason why you need an emergency fund in your 20s is that life emergencies happen to everyone. Life is full of unexpected situations, good and bad. Hence, apart from other things, you need to be prepared for it financially. While you can plan for some foreseeable expenses, an emergency fund can help you manage all unplanned expenses efficiently. The current pandemic is an example of one such unplanned expense. People with an emergency fund are in a much better position to manage this lockdown than those who don't. During financially difficult times, an emergency fund can help you stay afloat without having to rely on credit cards or loans. If you already have loans that you are paying off, then an emergency fund can help you avoid borrowing more. How to build an emergency fund. 1. Set a monthly goal. Once you decide the amount that works best for you, stagger your goal into smaller palatable monthly deposits. This puts you into the habit of saving and makes the task a lot less daunting. 2. Use a separate account. This should be parked with the principle of out of sight, out of mind. This way you are unlikely to get tempted to spend that money. Ideally, park the money in short-term debt funds known as liquid mutual funds. 3. Pay yourself first. Just as you strategize for other financial goals such as planning for retirement or saving up for a home, put aside a small amount every month. As soon as you receive your salary or draw your business income. If possible, automate the transfer so that your savings are taken care of on a priority. 4. Trim your expenses. Reining in on the non-essential expenses mentioned earlier will allow you to get to your saving goals quicker. And maybe even increase the monthly allocation. Instead of eating out on a weekly basis, cut it down to 1 or 2 outings a month, watch movies at home, limit non-discretionary online shopping, etc. If you like this video, please subscribe to our channel, share with your family and friends. Thank you for watching.